Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. I know it's a black screen, we're booting up the game now. The thing is, I need to do that in a different manner than I do normally because the game currently has this thing where it will automatically start the cutscene. So that's why we're starting on a black screen today. So, hope you're doing great. I'm doing well. For now, it's not yet too hot to do anything in my life, so that's good. But it will be in a few days, and I'm not looking forward to that being the case at all, actually. Not at all, but we will see how it will go. Today we're starting chapter 3 of Trails of Coldsteel 3, which means that we're officially halfway through the game. We are there. We did the prologue, we did chapter 1 and 2, and now we have chapter 3, 4, and the finale. Now I think that the finale is longer than the prologue is, so we're not really halfway through, but we basically are. So here we go. The game wants to load. That would be very much appreciated. I see a white screen. There we go. Duke Oberea! Hooray! Hey, it's your boy! It's Marcus! How are you doing, buddy?
I see. So Marquis Ragnar will be absent as well. I take it this means House Higharms will be the only one of the 4 great houses in attendance.
Would that it were different. For all of his faults, Marquis Ragnar is a man of principle, which makes his continuing house arrest for his actions during the Civil War all the more unfortunate.
One can't be too careful with a man who can lead his own militia. Though compared to the Governor General of Crossbell, he's a mere child playing with toys.
Useless.
Sorry, just idle thoughts. By the by, what kind of man is this Marquis Ballad?
Every bit the man the rumors make him out to be.
Oh, great.
Foolhardy and greedy, but dangerously savvy when it comes to matters of personal gain. I can't even imagine how his presence will disrupt our conference, and I'm unfortunate enough to be his caretaker.
Oh, that makes it even worse.
Well, with your
No.
father there, I can't imagine he'll be too much of a terror. Marquis Higharms tends to have a sobering effect on people.
Very true. My father does not suffer fools gladly. But after the recent incidents in Crossbell and Sutherland, there's no telling what to expect. You would do well to exercise caution yourself.
You hardly need to remind me. Besides, I'm going to be among people I trust.
That's right. I suppose the conference does overlap with the branch campus's field exercises. Something else for me to look forward to. It will be a pleasure to see Class 1's former rivals reunited after all.
Oh boy. I really like him at this point. He was very annoying in Coldsteel 1 and 2, but he's so much better
Lord
now.
Eustace, your visitor has arrived.
Ah, yes, let her in.
Right this way, young lady.
Thanks.
Oh no. It's your boy. It's her. It's William time.
How's it going, Eustace? Long time no see.
Hello, Milliam. You're a little late.
Hey, it's not my fault it takes so long to get approved. Why do I need to get permission every time I want to see you anyway?
The reason should be obvious, given each of our positions.
Yeah!
Whee! Ow.
Hey! Dodging's no fair.
Sometimes I fear you'll never learn. You're 15 now, aren't you? Would it kill you to act a bit more ladylike?
No.
Mommy!
Oh god. And now he dies.
Think fast!
Oh, hell.
Gotcha.
Get
Good,
off
it's
me.
great.
You can't just jump on someone in an outfit like that.
Oh, you want to compare fashion notes, Mr. Fancy Haircut? But fine, if it keeps you from getting any more wrinkles.
Just get off.
Oh god. He really likes her. It's such an adorable duo. They are so great. Also, hi John, how are you doing? More Milliam and uses stuff. My favorite.
Now this is good! Every bit as tasty as the pancakes Tilly and I had earlier.
You know, the children in town are starting to act more like you. Why do I get the feeling you've been teaching them?
Well, we have been hanging out a little. Every time I come visit you, I get to know them a little better. They're all really good kids.
That they are.
He's a lot
So what
older
if she
now.
was
yeah.
artificially created? She's just like any other girl. Aside from her complaints about not getting taller anyway.
Something on your mind?
Not at all. So, how are things on your end? As for me, my schedule remains unchanged.
All right. Even with all the crazy stuff that's happened, I should be good to go. Are you excited? You and me going on vacation.
I suppose the place is so pretty that it would feel like a vacation. Even if we're walking into what is essentially a carnival of villainy.
You've got a way with words, Eustace. I just wish I had access to more information. Even if most of the
wish we all
classified stuff
used-
is just about
Yeah.
nobles and the Bracer Guild.
I wouldn't worry about it. That's standard operating procedure for the intelligence division. Though, I imagine your status as an Ironblood gets you more leeway than others.
Still, if I had the same clearance as Lecter, I could be so much more helpful to everyone from Class 7. Reen, Elisa, and Machias seem to have it especially tough. Thea and Sarah, though, I think they can take care of themselves.
You don't have to worry about taking care of any of us. Besides, the fact that you're a part of Class 7 means so much more to us than any political favor you could offer.
And now she's dumbfounded.
I'm giving you another hug.
No, you are not.
No.
Wait, what's that sound?
It's a phone.
It must be Class 7 related. I wonder what happened.
No way!
Could it be?
Been a while, Eustace.
Hey, it's been a while, buddy. How are you doing?
Oh, and Milliam is with you too.
Gaius!
Western Erebonia, the Mir province. Ragul, the entertainment city. That's unfortunate, John. Hopefully see you later then. That.
Wow, they're really going at it.
I hate you so much. Can you just not show up, Shirley? That would be so cool.
I figured Nihon would be good, but the other guys are no slouches themselves.
Betcha they'll give us a pretty good fight.
They've both been in shambles ever since the Civil War. The dragon lost its head. And as for the other group, well...
Guess this makes it a fight neither side can afford to lose. I'd like to have a battle with a certain someone myself.
You wouldn't be talking about little old me now, would you?
I assumed she was.
Easy now, Blitz. I'm unarmed, see? I should be the one on edge here.
Freaking
Sorry,
monster.
but I'd rather not take any chances. Not with someone who can go toe-to-toe with Lord Balder.
Aw, lighten up. Can't you relax around an old drinking buddy?
I think Daddy might be the only person who could drink with you and not be nervous. That said, this is pretty weird. I saw you and Uncle Balder kill each other with my own eyes. And now you're here. Does this have something to do with that cool purple shadow thing?
Who can say?
It's one of
Seriously,
nature's
You don't
mysteries.
really want to start a fight in a place like this, do you? The two of you against little old me? I'd have zero chance of winning.
You're real funny, old man. But I get it. We're all just observers this.
Oops.
So, once you get things squared away with your business, come pay us a visit. We'll be waiting.
Excuse us, Jaeger King.
Really had me sweating there. Old man like me wouldn't stand a chance against all that youthful exuberance.
Who knows? Maybe you would destroy them. Can you at least destroy Shirley? That would be so much appreciated.
Don't you think?
Also, hi,
I'm just talking
Sarah.
to myself. Don't let it spook you. The Colonel, your dad, took good care of me back in the day. Introduced me to my favorite brand of smokes. By the way, I meant to thank you for taking care of Fee. Chasing us from battlefield to battlefield's all well and good, but raising that kid right is what really matters. Even if you're practically a kid yourself.
Da 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 da.
Yikes. That was just like 3 years ago. Colonel. I haven't heard that in a while. Bloody Shirley. No, the Sanguine Ogre. She had to have noticed me too. I've been off the front lines for too long. Meanwhile, Fee's been picking up skill after skill. I'm really starting to feel my age.
Skill
Wait,
issue.
What am I saying? I'm only 27. Well, almost 28, but either way, I'm too young to be old.
Oh, that's what I feel, Sarah. Curse you.
Okay, Sarah, focus. We've got two of the strongest Jaeger corps, the Dragons and these Jaegers in purple, battling it out. One way or another, things are gonna come to a head, for me and for the kids. And you know, even if he is a far cry from the Viscount, I have to admit, the Jaeger King is a real fox.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Sarah? A lot of things, I suppose. What can you do?
Well, someone's early for a change.
Hey, it's at least a good thing, right?
Basking in its glory? Even I was surprised when I first saw it.
Yeah. I hear there's another one in a place called Nord.
Yes, just about the same size, too. Even though it's a very different shape. Wait, is something bothering you?
No. I don't sense any power within this thing. It's nothing but a shell. Just makes me wonder where the insides went.
Insides?
Sorry we're late.
Okay,
Have you been a good girl, Duvalie?
Took you too long enough.
I said sorry.
Oh,
The almighty conflagration is with you.
My, are we interrupting something intimate?
Oh no.
Don't even joke about that. I would never. Especially not with some lazy, irresponsible bum like him.
Never is right. No man could ever sway a little lord's pet like her. Well, aside from maybe that Ashen kid. Isn't he your type?
Oh.
Dear me.
Absolutely not! And what do you mean,
Sure about that,
Lord's pet?
Zuperly.
If anything, McBurn, you don't have enough respect for the Anguis.
I guess that makes two of us.
Ah, God. Campanella,
It's
you're
you.
so annoying.
It has been a while, fool.
When was the last time? The crossbell incident?
I believe so. Though we've all been busy roaming across the continent, so I won't hold it against you. With that, all of us who were stationed to the west are here. Except Shirley, that is.
He was
Yeah,
literally
the crazy
right there.
ogre chick's off getting a read on the front lines.
The thought of her off on her own scares me a little. But we have preparations to make. Before our beautiful and proud lord arrives.
There's no need for that.
Too late, she's already here.
My lord.
I didn't expect you to arrive so early.
My lord! I'm so glad you're here. I didn't think I would get to see you so soon.
Oh God.
Nor did I. I thought we had several days left to wait.
Did something change among the Anguis?
Yes, the Oathbreaker and Lady Maribel decided to take on Arteria. And the professor completed the final ion earlier than planned.
Sounds like he's been working hard.
He probably didn't like what happened to his last one.
Ah, Campanella and McBurn. How long has it been? About a year?
Sounds about right.
Still wearing that clunky helmet of yours, I see. There's a nice breeze right now, so why don't you take it off?
McBurn! How dare you say that to our lord?
Now, Duvalie. He's no subject of mine. Since we're ahead of schedule, why don't we have a little duel? If you can manage to tear this helm from my head, I'll be able to feel the lovely breeze you mentioned.
Nah, I'm good. Not because I think I'll lose, but because I don't think I can actually win. Just like all of our other fights.
What?
You're right. Although, the outcomes may have been different had you taken my sword lessons more seriously.
Damn it, don't treat me like I'm Louve.
Just what is their relationship?
Now let us begin. The third of our experiments to reclaim the Phantasmal Blaze Plan. To determine whether or not a vessel can gain power through combat.
Chapter 3. Tools of Steel. June 10th. Yuna, the June. The hydrogens began to bloom, heralding the beginning of summer. In leaves situated just west of the Heimdall, light rain showers came and went. After 2 field exercises, the branch campus the branch campus's reputation began to spread far and wide. And with this renown came additional funding and equipment to enhance the school. Simple concept of ladders, I suppose. Hooray! In addition, the campus welcomed 1 new faculty member. Oh, why is she here? I guess she is gonna run the student store. Becky, a graduate of the Doors main campus, opened a student store. Oh, she's here, she's sleeping in the Aww, and we're like, oh, I love Kitty! Due to her training at St. Ursula Medical College, Lindy was the perfect candidate to take over the medical office. And though it was only a few, there were some important transfers among the students. Man, it's already the weekend. I can't believe it's been 3 weeks since we got back from Crossbelt. This sure does fly. Time sure does fly. We got back 19 days ago to be exact. Tomorrow is our free day. I feel like I still have a little energy left. Aw, looks like you've gotten a bit tougher, Ellie. You told me you're doing pretty good swimming in the swimming club. I still can swim more than 40 arch though. It seems you've been working hard at tennis practice yourself, you know? In fact, I heard you have an exhibition match with a high school in Heimdall. Yeah, apparently their tennis club was just founded too, so I figured it would be the perfect matchup. I hope your rain clears up. I wanted to get in some practice after school. According to the forecast, it should be sunny by after 4 p.m. But judging from your grade, shouldn't you be studying instead? You're so predictable. Well, the final is still a month away, so we got some time. There's no way you got enough time for club practice and studying. You don't have to practice for any matches in chess club, do you, Kurt? Actually, I have a match set up with another high school as well. A significant amount of my study time has gone reading over match transcripts and teaching the game to Sydney. I forgot what a brainiac you are. Why, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. These two have been getting along lately. Oh yeah, I was checking out the campus store this morning and it's pretty nice. They've got stuff from all over for sale. I also picked up the latest Imperial Chronicle there. The shop is run by the instructor Rean's fellow graduates from Becky, correct? This school is at last starting to resemble a new military school. The buildings have always been nice, but they are sort of empty on the side. I feel like the medical office and great gardening area have finally started running too. I think Miss Lindy, though, the one running the medical office, also went to tours with Instructor Rean. And Sandy's done an amazing job with the gardening area. Although all that, we also have the new Panzer Soldat models. I'm surprised to hear you read the Imperial Chronicle, though. I thought you'd find it boring given most of the articles cover Imperial mainland. Well, I've been trying to be more open lately. Also, they run an article on Prosper every now and then, so I've been trying to pick up the new issues when I can. Oh, there's something in the table of contents I was going to ask about. What's this conference thing about? Oh, is it time of year already? I think it's later than usual. The Imperial Provincial Council, held once a year, is gathering all of the highest-ranking artists in the Empire, none whose title is lesser than Count are permitted entry. Additionally, it's been organized by the four great houses. Last year, it was held in St. Ark and hosted by Marquis High Arms. The four great houses? I've heard of them before. They're pretty much the ones who run this country too. Two of them got thrown in jail after the Civil War, though, right? I remember Ellie mentioning she got one of them. You mean Duke Cayenne? He was the leader of the Noble Alliance during the Civil War. Duke Berea was the other one. He was captured by the original Class 7. He was charged with abuse of the people and arson. It was his second son that arrested him. Sounds like a horrible guy. The original Class 7 was involved in that too? So that means Duke Berea's second son is the one who arrested him. Was Governor General Ruthless' younger brother Eustace? I hear he's now acting as the new head of the Berea family. Though their power may be waning, this country is still one ruled by nobility. Were they suddenly to withdraw from running the empire, the central government would not yet be able to manage it on its own. In that sense, the Imperial Province, the Provincial Council, still holds great importance in this country. So, if he's the new head of the family, does that mean this uses his economy here too? Well, if he is Instructor Rean's friend, I'm sure he'll support all the right stuff. I mean, I'm not saying I trust him just because Instructor Rean's friend. It's if everyone from Class 7 decided Instructor Rean was so nice. You mean what do you mean besides? You're delusional! Dear God. Why did you keep looking at me like that? Oh, don't mind us. I certainly understand what it means to be Oh god. Good morning, everyone. Seems like things are pretty lively in here. Good morning. Hey, don't just burst in here all of a sudden like that. Wait, are you here later than usual? Wait, are you here later than usual? More importantly, sharp as ever. It's a bit sudden, but starting today, we'll be getting some new members in our class. What? That is an understatement. Right, you two come in. You two? I'm sure you all know each other by now, but go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'll go first. I'm Yuse Egret. I've transferred from military finance to join you here in Class 7. It's truly a pleasure to meet you all.
Ash Carbide, transferring from combat tactics.
Oh, hi, John. Welcome back.
Got no plans to make friends here. But nice to meet you, I guess.
Introduction of all time? What the fuck is that, Ash? I do not care about anybody. Bye. Ooh, what did you get to mention? Yeah, makes sense. To class 7? Ash Carbide from class 8 and Muse Egret from class 9. According to the reports, these two are a bit too unruly. Is a green-haired girl important to the plot? Muse? Yes! She is very interesting and a very important character to the plot, yes. She is also one of the most, like, she is a menace. She constantly tries to pretend that she's seducing Reem. Like, it's not exactly ideal. But I like her a lot because she's voiced by Alexis Tipton, who is one of my favorite voice actresses. She's really good. Consider this a punishment of sorts for them. It's not that I don't get it, but don't use it. Don't just instruct to share some of the blame too? No, I had always planned to shuffle the class around a little. And class 7 has needed more members from the beginning, especially after the incident at our last two field exercises. Go out, man. Yep. Well, it's true, especially considering that might happen in the future. What's your take on this? No question. The two of them have more than enough skill and mental fortitude. If they don't have any objections to the transfer, I'd be more than happy to take them in. But here, any objections, Chief Instructor? Well, most lessons are held jointly for all three classes, so there should be no problem. It's really just a coincidence. The Intelligence Division did mention something about Carbide. Well then, it's been decided. Now, class 7 has 5 members. Fair warning, Ash can be a bit ornery, so good luck dealing with him. If I eat a table, will I be able to survive? That depends on what the table is made of, I suppose. If it's made out of plastic, I would not recommend doing that. Eating wood is also not exactly recommended, but you can probably survive it. I should talk to each of them in person. This is called mobile defense. You lure the enemy's main force to where you want them with a token defensive line. Then counterattack from a different direction. You need to distribute your troops to be flexible and coordinate well, but it's a tactic that can be pulled off even with what we've got here. This is one of the things Uncle taught me. Oh, did you this kind of stuff on at the police academy? I see. So you've spoken offensive and a defensive measure. Someone actually bothered to name such a basic ass idea. A day out of watermelon. Well, in that case, I would just recommend eating it slowly. In that case, you probably survive it. All of the agreements reached during the NIS America trade conference have now been fulfilled, but the other half are still in place, and many hope they become a bridge to repair relationships between the Empire and the Republic. One of these is an agreement signed by all the countries of the Transcontinental Railroad Connects. Why was her eyes closed? I don't know. The other countries of Sumeria, perhaps I must study them a bit more. I know some of these names, but all these technical terms... Already a unique point of view for an NGO. This is stupid. Agreements like that are made to be broken. Oh, I guess you're just teaching art? Why are you doing this? Huh? Oh, now we need to get all tense. It's time for our once-a-week class of art of the arts. No matter if you're a noble or a consumer of Erebonia, or otherwise, or a commoner or a commoner, Erebonia or otherwise, you must nourish your soul with art. Last time we covered melody, George, and rhythm. Alright, sing the first passage on page 17. What? Just like that? Okay.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Peak lyrics right here. Your emotional expression still needs work, but having such a precise melody, George, and rhythm can still be soothing in its own way. I know, right? I didn't even try. It's like the voice doesn't match, and it's not even lyrics. It's just la 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 for like 3 minutes long. That is funny. Now, if you were to add a chord, here you would see that. In the homeroom. Good job, everybody. Misa and Ash, now that you are part of Class 7, your lessons won't change much, but let me know if either of you have any concerns. Oh, I'm perfectly fine, thank you. Nothing I can't handle. Besides, are art classes anyway. I think it's safe to say everyone in the class is nervous. I didn't expect you to have been resigned like that, seen like that. No, I didn't expect you to be able to actually do it on demand like that. Also, Kurt and Ryusei, I get. Also, Kurt and Ryusei, I get, but why are you so smart too, Ash? Every single time you were called in class, you knew the answers, no problem. One class has 5 students. Well, I gotta tell you, you know how I was part of a visual impairment school, right? For like 8 years of my life. I was in the biggest class that school had. Keep that in mind, right? The biggest class that school had. And my class consisted of 10 students. 10. So that means that there must have been smaller classes, maybe classes of 5, they did exist. It was for me like a ginormous shock when I went to high school and I randomly had a class of 15 to 20 students. It's like the most ginormous whiplash you could ever have in your life. Who knows? Maybe I'm just smarter than you. What did you just say? Hey, you're all in the same class. No, in class now, so we're all getting along. Of course, my door is always open if any of you need to talk, so don't hesitate to ask me out anything. Well, if that's the case, perhaps I'll stop by your room tonight for some private lessons. Seriously? Enough with that already. Sheesh. That's still become far more nicely.
Stand. Bow.
Yet budget for one voice line. Oh, pretty out of the blue, you know. Were you two both okay with being moved around like that? I did enjoy my old classes and was not particularly keen on leaving, but I pass up on a chance to be with Instructor Reem. Okay, yeah, that one's on me. I should have known asking you was a waste of my time. Is it a hot take to say that I like this class 7 more than the old class 7? No, it's not. In fact, I'm kind of in the position where me liking the new class 7 less than the old class 7 is a hot take. A lot of people do actually like the new class 7 a lot more, and I understand why, because there are a lot less characters to deal with at once. We only have like 5 characters. In Coldsteel 1 and 2 we had 8. And Reen is already, I'm not even counting Reen in this case. Like if you count Reen, it's 6. In the old class 7 we had like all the class 7 members, Reen and Sarah. But in this case, Reen is the instructor, so we don't have to worry about it so much. Yeah. Did you include Crow? Let me count again. We have Reen, which is 1. Elisa, Fee, so that's 3. Million and Crow, which is 5. Sarah and uses and Machias. 7, 8, 9. And then we have 1 more person. Yeah, we're at like 10. We're like at double the amount of people at minimum now. So that helps a lot. So they have a lot more time to just interact with each other. Unfortunately, in Coldsteel 4 and Reverie, we have the opposite problem where they will be like Oh yeah, old class 7 is here, new class 7 is here, everyone is here! And then we just have like a bazillion characters to deal with at once. Not ideal, I can tell you that much. It is not ideal. But we will get there when we get there. It will take a little bit still before we get to my least favorite Trails game and then one of my favorite Trails games. So it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be a fun time. I thought you of all people would be staunchly opposed to being in Instructor Reese's class. From Toa, I can only remember Lisa because she's my favorite. Yeah, makes sense. Yuna is really good. Yuna is a very good character. She's also voiced by Erica Harlicker-Stone, which is very good. She's a very good actress. You're pretty vocal about how much you hate him. Nah, I don't hate him. I just like him as all. I know he's not a bad guy, and he's been through a lot of crap. I'll give him that much. Not to mention those special powers of his. It's... How do you know about that? That's my secret. But... that guy is right. He's friends with a talking cat, and he flies around in a big toy from the Dark Ages. So let's just say that being in this class gives me a front row seat to the gag comic that is his life. That is certainly a way to phrase that, Ash. Hey! If you're to be classmates, I prefer to avoid any trouble you cause. No doubt you'll all get along just fine. Every one of us here has an interest in Instructor Reno in one way or another. At least there Ash, of course, though he never admitted himself. Now that you mention it, I suppose Ash would not have taken the action he has to were he truly uninterested. Yuna is a very popular character too, by the way, so I don't think saying she's in your top 3 is a hot take. Though, to be fair, top 3 is another thing. Like, popular is one thing, I don't know if anyone would put her in like their top 3. I certainly wouldn't. Yuna is great, nothing against Yuna, but there are so many characters that it's kind of hard to determine what my top 3 would be in this specific scenario. Agnes is high up there, Lisa is high up there. I like Muse and Yuna too. I think Ash is also cool, I guess, but not top 3 material. Altina and Milliam are cool. Kurt is I don't really like Kurt. I think Kurt doesn't really do enough to justify his existence. I'm sorry. I also really like a lot of characters from the Trails in the Sky games, like Ren. Ren is a character that we will, she was in Horizon, but we will see more of her proper in Trails in the Sky 2nd chapter, but she'll probably be our playthrough after Coldsteel 3 is done, or somewhere during Coldsteel 3, because it will get priority the second it comes out, and that is on September 17th. I have no idea if I will be able to finish Coldsteel 3 before September 17th. If I do, and it's like a week or a few weeks in advance, then I probably will just wait. And maybe I will play some East vs. Trails in the Sky Alternative Saga again, just because I feel like it. You know, why not? No, I understand. Also, I hear a lot of sound. Is there anything else that plays music on my ends? Oh, for some reason my Spotify turned on again. I was like, why is that happening? But it turns out there was indeed more music playing. Fortunately, it was not coming to the stream, it was just on my end, okay. Damn it, you're just some girl, are you? You're a she-devil in human skin. Or should I just call you Jrpg? Oh no, no. I'd much prefer you call me Pretty White Lily. Oh god. No, anyway. That happened. Welcome to Class 7 Special Operations. Let's do our best together and show you start to think that we're made of. Though our class has grown, we're still smaller than either of the other two classes. It will be better to work together on any task we can. Good to have you aboard. First, don't do pencil solder training, or was it the keep? Oh, this team spirit is gonna make my lunch come back up. But if you're planning to show Sporter up, I'm all in. This must be the will of the goddess. Thank you for your warm welcome. Have you watched One Punch? Do you mean One Punch or One Punch Man? If it is the former, no, I didn't even know it existed. If you mean One Punch Man, I have seen season 1. As usual, tomorrow's briefing will be held at 3 PM in the technical conference room. I'll see you all then. One Punch Man the anime, yeah, I've seen season 1, not beyond season 1 though. I've heard that season 2 and 3 are very bad. How are your newbie treating you? We've got quite a colorful group going on now. I imagine this is a bit difficult dealing with both Lisa and Ash. The way I see it, they were meant to be in Class 7 besides. I'm looking forward to seeing what they can really do. Oh, interesting. It would be funny if she's voiced by the same PA, that would be extremely silly. Yeah, I see it, they are meant to yep. As an instructor and as fellow member of Class 7, I'll do everything again to help them hone their best qualities. Really now? That's very humane. Well, if you ever need any help training them, just give me a holler. Sure thing, thanks. Oh, Reen, I nearly forgot. We got these in earlier. The rain is making it so gloomy out. It's supposed to clear up by evening though. A new pair of Class 7 notebooks still need these for their missions. But wow, we've really come together since the village was letting Crossbell. Went through a lot, but overall, it's a good experience. Don't you remember the last chapter? Do you remember? Oh god. Yes, I do remember. Well, the gnomes. Who could that then be? There's no way it's possible. I looked away for 2 seconds. Yes. Well, anyway, I guess I should find Edge and Musa and give them their notebooks. I also like to chat with Lindy and Becky while I'm out. Ah, right. And Celine said she was going to the academy even though it was raining. Said there was something she needed to look into. Maybe I'll check up on her. Reed's got a message from Argus on the Argus too. The wind chime you bought for me is exactly what I needed for the upcoming season. Just listening to it, I can't imagine the cool breeze blowing through the air to relax me. I've listened to it to relax before my concerts too. It's your thoughts for me. I hope I can find something just as nice for you. That's so sweet. It's nice to hear it's helping him before his concerts. Never mind that I think I received his lipstick for his gift. That is what to say, the bad gift. I like it a lot actually. Never worn makeup before, so I'll have to get Monica's advice on how to properly apply it. I'd like to show you how it looks on me one day, so be prepared for that. Prepared meal. I know it's not the most solo gift, but it's like to turn. That's all that matters, right? Oh. Hello? Also, hi. I see a green marker. Wait, how do I get there? Or is it up? Is it higher? Or do I need to be on a different floor? Hello! Oh, my favorite character. It's good to see you here, Professor Schmidt. Shouldn't that be surprising? I eat most of my meals here. Canadians and instant coffees are fine. Canned and instant coffees are fine, but properly brewed coffee is always nice for a change. I had a good time for a break, so I came here to relax. That's the asshole. Yeah, I hate him. I hate him so much. What are you searching for the flying ion? The shadowy blue machine we saw? What else? That flying flight capabilities are inconceivable. And it's not What? And it's omnidirectional lasers. With today's technology, none of this is possible. It must be. Professor? Never mind. That shadowy blue machine, we can't deny its similarities. It might be the same type or it was simply made to be similar. Don't look so serious. I did use the Azure Knight as a reference when making the persona, in fact. And it's the extent of my involvement as long as I have the Ashen Knight near me. Not interested. Understood. I knew this was like he was like this. Can we throw him into a freaking fire? I hate him so much. He is so annoying. Such a terrible character. Once again, a reminder, by the way, that this dude was responsible for making the railway guns and the railway cannons, aka the freaking weapons of mass destruction that almost killed a bazillion people. And when he told him that, he was like, nah, I don't care. What a responsible human being. He's such an interesting person. She says she wants an exclusive contract to provide our meal ingredients, and she wants the student store to handle all other goods. And she'll set the pricing. It's all stuff for the academy, isn't it? She doesn't have to be so aggressive. That's just a merchant mentality for you. Becky isn't out to rip people off. Let's just let her do her thing. But okay, if you say so. She does make it feel like I'm running my own business. It's kind of fun. Though I don't know if that's really appropriate. New recipes! I'm in the paperwork and supposedly on orders for the tavern. But working at the cafeteria makes me feel like I'm running my own store. I'm not abusing my responsibilities, but still kind of fun. Can this rain just hurry up and go away already? Alice said it's supposed to clear by 4 PM, but it's not showing any sign of stopping whatsoever. Something wrong, Jessica? Now that I'm thinking about it, you haven't said much today. Oh, is that so? Anyway, you're complaining too much, you know. All we can do for now is believe the forecast and wait. Fine. Jeez, isn't this rain yet enough already? I know I'm able to get at least a little practice in before our exhibition match. A friendly match. I want to do well, but that's... I'm going to miss having you in our class. So, we have so few people as this. Now I guess Yuna's is even smaller. Oh, Cindy, I'll miss you too. But I feel everything's going to be so different. You'll still be in the same dorm, and we'll still be friends. Be sure to take care of Yuna. I think the two of you will get along very well. After all, we complement each other so nicely. Huh? Oh, I agree. You never make mistakes, Musei, but Yuna can be very careless. But I feel like the two of you, if you're working together, you can overcome every obstacle. I see. Now that you mention it, I can see what you mean. Hey, Kiko, how are you doing? I already planned to ask Yuna and Doltina for help as I'm not terribly experienced at combat. Oh, it certainly wouldn't mind some private lessons from Instructor Reen. Musei, shut up! Just shut up! Get out of here! You really do like Instructor Reen, huh? Don't you? Oh, I guess he does seem pretty cool. Still having problems with the smoke alarm, so I won't be here for long. Makes sense. What a nightmare. I know at my house we also have the same problem. What kind of smoke alarm do you have, by the way? Is it one of those that just uses like a battery thing? And then when you remove the battery, it just doesn't work? Or is it one of that's actually like powered constantly at a power outlet? We have all those like battery ones, and one of them just well-functioned every single time anything was happening. I also have this problem because my sister uses a hairdryer, and it's one of those hair dryers that for some reason just pisses off the fire alarm constantly, so it just keeps going off for no reason whatsoever every single time when she uses the hair dryer. And her room is next to mine, so I just get jump scares out of nowhere. The kind dude that he helped Yuna when she was feeling down. Oh, my club is starting soon. I'll see you later. In that case, I'll head to the kitchen. I've got this new recipe I want to try out. Have a wonderful time with you. Can't you make some of your chatting with some of your friends in military finance? Indeed. It makes me sad to think I'll be saying goodbye to them after only 2 months. There truly are so many kind of people here at the branch campus. Yeah, some people just say you're playing second fiddle to the main campus, but when the chips are down, I think we have the potential to be greater than any other military academy out there. Even towards main campus. I agree, wholeheartedly. That aside though, was there something I could help you with? A student and her instructor alone in a quiet classroom. Truly an ideal setting. Huh? Well, there are still some students on the 2nd floor. But anyway, I just came here to give you this. Oh, I see. Green handed Musei her new student handbook. Makes me a bit sad to think I'll have to change from my military finance handbook. But I suppose there is no other choice given the different curriculums. If you want to go, you can swap in the pages from your old notebook. If there's anything from your old notebook you'd like to keep, give it a try. I see. This notebook is rather state of the art, isn't it? Thank you very much, instructor. Well then, I'll show you off. See to my club activities now. And I eagerly await being in your class. Yeah, I'll be good. It'll be good to have you. Still need to find how to get to that room, by the way. Seems to be lower floor somewhere, but I still don't know how I get there. So weird. Who's just here? Hello. Aha, this ring is nice. I know you're familiar with Eastern culture. Do you write haiku? Who's that? My master did, but I'm completely clueless when it comes to those. On top of all our other artistic pursuits, do you write poetry too? What can I say? Perhaps I take after my predecessor. In any event, I saw the images. He is indeed very similar. Not only that, the machine of his, but his voice and even the way that he carries himself. Did you know him too? Major Jrpg was the young hero of the Noble Alliance. I only spoke with him a handful of times, but I remember thinking how young he looked, especially standing next to Cayenne. Through the war, when I heard of his death, I remember thinking that what a waste it was, losing such a young man with a bright future. But that is the extent of my relationship with him, so let's leave it at that. I'll leave it to you and Herschel how to interpret this masked man, including determining whether he is a friend or a foe to us here at the French campus. Understood. Let's see to it. Alongside instructor Herschel and all my other friends, I should look forward to it. I'd like to begin writing haiku, but I'm not well versed in Eastern poetry. I'll need to study them so I can compose my own someday. She's so driven in everything she does. It's actually kind of scary. Hi, why are you running in circles, buddy? You have a problem with me, Instructor Schwarzer? Yes, I do. Why are you running in circles? No, that's not it. You don't have to sugarcoat it. If there's something you want to ask me, I'll do my best to answer. You deserve some answers, I suppose. Well, since you brought it up. Other people imprisoned in Birdcage were released. What happened to them? Well, it seems like they are more mindful of their actions. They've been quiet. But with the recent events, the government is looking into their treatment of the former Special Support Section. Depending on their future actions, the government might take harder stands. Sorry, I said too much. I understand the situation now. Thank you for sharing this information with me. You don't need to thank me. This branch campus is really something to get coming together. They even surpassed the main campus. I'm getting too far ahead of myself, aren't I? Let's see. There's still a bit more stuff to. Let me check the guides.
Okay.
Now...
Okay. Student training, okay, we have to do that.
Now...
What stuff have we done? We have talked to...
Now...
We got the Imperial Chronicle, we have to go to the school library. Let's go to Rosine. We got the hamburger thing. General store. Okay, so we mostly just have to do. We have to go to Lindy, Valerie, and Becky. Hello. Joel, since when do you work in the library? A little free time, so I thought I'd stop by and update the library's catalog. But Citizen's pretty much taken care of that already. Although the mighty Celestin, nothing gets by him. You know, this academy has really has come a long way, right? No small thanks to Becky and Lindy. As they arrived, this campus facilities really got going. Any chance that means you can start taking it a little easier? Maybe a little. Or at least keep my schedule up so I can help out in new different ways. That might be the most Toa thing you've ever said. Some things have gotten easier for us in a lot of ways. Students are working really hard themselves. It's only right that I do the same. "22 pages! I can do like entire streams where we're just reading this stuff. Like generally. En dan gaan we dus een entire section to himself. Freaking Phantom EFB. Nee. Shit, dan nog extra stuff. Oh, that is all updated. We got all the books that we needed out of the library. Now we have to find Jessica and Becky, or no, Valerie. Main building group, okay. I thought there was no one here, but I guess not. Hello. You're hiding, I suppose. Hi, Valerie. La 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 la. What song is this? Is Mr. Schwarzer? Were you eavesdropping on me just now? Sorry about that, I didn't mean to. But you know, that's a really nice melody you got going on there. If only I could hear it, because we didn't have voice acting budget for that line. Is this the song you're rehearsing for the Modern Music Club? Well, yes it is. I see, I've never heard it before. What's the name of the song? We don't have a name for it yet. It's our original song, you see. Oh, really now? Well, it's pretty darn catchy. I'll give you that. Who wrote it anyway? Well, I did the outline for the song, but I implemented everyone else's ideas too. Call it the collaboration. As for the lyrics, they are still a work in progress. As in, they don't exist because we don't have voice acting budget for this song. I see. No, this isn't. I'm just. What happened? I'm pretty surprised you really got the knack for this. No, this isn't. I'm just too embarrassing. Would you just drop it, please? Uh-oh. Oh, we switched to the wrong scene. Well, that's great. That was not supposed to happen. I love when that happens in OBS. I'm so sorry, guys. I accidentally switched to the scene with my capture card. Well, that's not good. Not good at all, actually. What a disgrace. Fortunately, I was reading all the dialogue anyway, but still. Sorry about that. We have to discuss with Jessica, which in the tip of the spear quest, which is where exactly? Training level, okay. Where is the training hall? Not in the clubhouse? Let's see. This is in the main building somewhere. Where? That's the rooftop. We were just there. Where is the training hall? It's stupid. That's I now keep. Where is this? The question description is wrong. I don't see anything called a student training hall. Where is this? I'm so confused. The platform? What platform? Faculty lounge. Medical office. Hey, Hobby, there is no one there. Oh, it's later, okay.
Okay.
Hangar. Okay. Yeah. So we have all of that to do. Okay. We're good. We're not screwing over anything. Hey, Lindy. How's work going? Oh, hello there, Reed. I just finished up the inventory check. Now know that I need to make sure we have extra supplies for our field exercises. Maybe recently there's such a professional like you taking care of us. I really can't thank you enough for coming here to help out. No, that really is too much. I'm still just in training after all. Not to mention, I decided to come here for my sake too. How do you mean? Well, it's not a big deal or anything. The Civil War. Just the Civil War that made me decide to become a doctor. So many people are hurt or in danger and so powerless. Want to be strong enough to save someone, anyone. Is what I started to wish. So that's why you suddenly transferred to the medical college. That's so cute. So out of the blue, I never had the chance to ask you about it. Sorry to worry you. I really am still just in training at the Tarantula. So I want to get as much experience as I can. I want to be stronger. Not like everyone else. Here, if possible. Me too. Please keep supporting us, Lindy. Of course, thank you. I only just become a medical intern this spring. I'm still really new at this. I've got a lot to learn before I am a full-fledged doctor. Then I can give back on the doors in some way. Thanks again. Thank you again, Min. I mean it.
Looking for medicine?
I have no separate product such. I don't think we need all that much.
Come again anytime.
Will do. Kitty isn't here. Oh well. I suppose you'll be moving over this operation soon. Do try not to instigate any conflict while you're there. Heh, I don't plan on starting anything. If anyone wants a piece of me, I'll kick their ass. Didn't that attitude get you in trouble in Heimdall? I mean, I heard you beat those guys up pretty bad, but you gotta be careful. I just need to make sure those assholes learn their lesson. They knew they tried some low-life crap to get back at us, like attacking the girls. I suppose that's one way of thinking to think of it. You know that does these things, man. Otherwise, people are gonna misunderstand you. Well, Kurt's the only guy in special operations till now, so maybe this is a good thing. Yeah, the male-female like scale is not very balanced, is it? You have Muse, Muse, Altina, and Yuna, and Ash and Kurt. And I guess Reen, so in that case it's tied. Can't piss me off seeing two good looking guys in the same class though. Tell them that Instructor Reen is there, so I can understand your frustration. You guys don't look that bad. It's just your other qualities that are the problem. You. Like a knife to my heart, dude. Dr. Ash, please do teach us how to be popular with the girls. And so he failed. The end. So you go back to your friends from combat tactics? Nah, nothing like that. Why are you patrolling the campus? Must be hard being a teacher. Well, it's just part of the job, and it's pretty enjoyable actually. Seeing as you tell your friends, I think you'd actually be pretty good at it. So, what are you really here for? Come here to bring me something? Pretty sharp. Oh, a notebook. Irene handed Ash his new student handbook. The curriculum pages, different activity guidelines, additions to the emergency manual. As you really put your time into making this internet so quickly. You can still hang on to your old one if you want. Just remember that everyone in special operations uses this emergency manual. Got it. We'll get going now. Also, I've got my eyes on you. Before I'll find that you're the real deal or the summon pony. For long, I'll find out if you're the real deal or just that summon pony. Keep that in mind. Alright, let's see, what else is there to do? Okay, so we have to go to the student's store. There's a place which is in the courtyard, so... Oh, you came! The bakery shop is now open. The branch camp is not bad, right? Never thought you'd take over the student store. Sure this is okay? Well, certainly you would open a shop in a bigger city. Well, it would be nice if I said planned this from the start. But in Crossbell, I saw that can be caught on each of those huge merchants and conglomerates. When you told about Tyson to go in the capital, I mentioned to keep the smaller stores from getting bought off, but it keeps getting bigger. They're busy competing with their rivals now, but they're gonna target the smaller stores eventually. Independents like we won't be able to compete once that happens. So I decided to do something and gonna create a network of all the small shops in the Empire. And see, we're gonna team up with other smaller shops to compete against the big shops. That is totally a plan that you would come up with, Becky. Well, I was inspired by the network you created during the Civil War, but he dissolved it after the war because he said it wasn't efficient. I helped him make it, so I was raging. Looks like it's gonna be your rifle after all. The battle's just kicking off. This shop is the first step towards war. Watch your back, Hugo! Maybe Hugo went on added that students, but I never thought it to be displayed like this. We thought to see what happens. At Becky's store, you can buy normal items as well as limited supply of items from the other regions. Buying these limited items will cost a little more than buying them from their respective regions.
Alright there! Catch you later! Give us a shout and I'll get you what you need.
I do not like her accent. It's still very annoying to read.
love to see you again.
Oh, that's the orbital dryer. Oh, nice. Are you sure I can have it? Of course. You're always doing so much to help me, Toa. So, Mom, you're not supposed to give your hair a nice sheen. I see. This is why I have so much volume. I always have trouble gathering it up. Thank you. I'm so happy. Shouldn't be a gift. I don't feel like it. So much stuff in this game. Okay. Hello. Gotta make sure we have sufficient range of movement. Oh, Instructor Reem, good evening. Sorry to bother you. Looks like you're focusing really hard on your work. There's some sort of machine part? Oh, right. I've been experimenting with this since I was at ZCF. So researching it, so I want to keep it secret. Once I'm done, I'll be sure to show it off to you. I see. In that case, I'll look forward to it. Thank you. Almost there. But Pablo, I'm impressed. I didn't do much. Thank you for the help, Gustav. Are you two making something? I'm Instructor Reem. I was making speakers for our club. Is it really that easy to just make speakers? It doesn't bother me. The bass on the one we were using before was pretty fish. Fish? I don't know if I pronounced it. Fish? Okay. I had some good ones at the store, but they were pretty expensive. So probably just decided to make some for us and not himself. I'm surprised at how simple they are. Really sure you'll be able to make one with the right darts. I think you're right. I wouldn't be able to make one as nice as yours though. Well, either way, I'm impressed. Keep it up, you two. And that's what I call a paint job. Okay, with that out of the way, I'll get a few adjustments to make with those herbal systems. Hey there, Mint. Looks like you were having a good time. Perfect timing, Reem. What do you think? Isn't it cute? The speaker's a real can of power compared to the Bracken. So many cool features to master. The only thing I don't like about it is that I haven't come up with a cool nickname. Both Val and Draki and Hack and maybe Speakers? Pretty sure the professor's gonna shoot that one down. Still, we're expected to put this guy to work in our concert saw that training in just 2 days. Good luck fixing him up, Mint. Roger that. I won't let you down. I see, not even you understand what happened in Northumbria. We Divine Knights are merely the vessel of our awakeners. They won't bring Sparrowflaw from him. I lost all control. I have no memory of what happened during that time. I see. I thought we might get some valuable information, but... There you are, Celine. Are your classes over? It's over, so now I'm just patrolling the school. Speaking of that incident during the Northern War. Don't watch the anime of the Northern War. It sucks. It's bad. Just don't do it. I'd already heard about it, but the follower might have some sort of insights. I've been here for half a month now. I'd like to finish up here. I see you've done a lot for us. Thank you too, Benor, for all the support. Well, that is my job. Were you able to control your power and assist you in piloting me as well? Good luck controlling it for your own sake as well. Thanks. Well, the relationship has gotten really strong in just a year. Kinda reminds me of Emma and me. Now that you mention it. Isn't it reminiscent of a witch and her familiar? If that's the case, can you try to retrieve your memory? You only remembered small things about Emperor Dracos too, right? Unfortunately, yes. You should have memories dating back to when I was created. Not being able to remember may be an issue. Or maybe that was simply the way I was made. Oh, if you remember anything, let me know. Now that that's what I needed to. I'm going to outside to nap. Oh, wait, it's raining. Quite a bit actually, but looks like it will stop around the evening. We're sitting there's a sitting area upstairs. Why don't you nap there? Yeah, I think I'll do just that. See you! She can be dry at times, but she really does care for the others. And she'll be stay plenty dry cooped up in here. It's training that Celine is helping, but I need to get results soon. Whee! Run! Sun's going down. Maybe we should head out soon. Looks like the forecast said. Wow, what a beautiful sunset! Yeah, it's quite a view! Brilliant, the rain cleared dried up. Let's carry the equipment out while we still can. Come on, let's get some practice in. Before the sun goes down. You sure are motivated, Yuna. Oh, oh, bye, Instructor Reen. Use us. Good work today, you two. The rain cleared up, and then oh, and I couldn't read that in that time. Well, sort of it. They've only been at the door for a while. They always just find that out now. Maybe I'll go have a look around town. It's now evening. The occasional branch conventional has now been updated on our map. In addition, we have received a new message. A new message on your Argus too. You may now freely explore the town and leaves. The story will progress once you are returned to the door. Hello. It's so strange, a kid who can talk. But more importantly, she's beautiful. Her coat is so soft and shiny. Hey, I never said you couldn't bet. Your eyes are glazing over in contentment. You love me. It looks like you got the music class now. But man, you sure have softened up. Musa isn't dangerous, I tell you. She's like the most dangerous person in this entire school. Just watch hell! No, you're getting it eventually. Nothing heals the very much quite like petting a warm, fluffy cat. Perhaps I can convince Emma to let me keep her. I'm going to put it right on the limb here and say, probably not. Using shock that deliver instruction you include delicate meals. I don't know why, but I can take my eyes off them. You're such an interesting character anyway. The game and specifically talk is safe before this class, so we're doing just that. Right. This is quicker, strike through her. Wow, she's really concentrating. Dr. Reen, sorry to break your focus. Something about you seems kind of off. Impatient? You see right through me, Instructor. Dr. Randy has been telling me the same thing. However, it's a problem I must deal with on my own. Oh, hi Anonymous, how are you doing today? I just leave her to her training then. It might be a good opportunity to test her later. Is there anything else? Well... Would you like to spar with me? Our styles are obviously different, but I think it might be a good learning experience nonetheless. Doing well, just came home from work. Makes sense. I'm sorry you missed the Xenoblade discussion more. How's stream going? I'm doing fine. I'm gonna stop streaming in a bit, but I'm doing good. I have done a lot of story progress, mostly because it's the beginning of a chapter, so that always has a lot of story stuff. And I'm done like halfway through the in-game day. So I'm gonna try and get at least this side quest done and all the optional stuff for this in-game day. And then I'm and then I'm gonna when this in-game day ends, I'm probably gonna stop. Yeah, I'm happy we came to an agreement. Yeah, well, it wasn't that hard. We just kind of you know, we talked in DMs for a bit. And it was not it was not an actual war, but an Iron called it a war, so we just pretended like the war was like raging on and like the most like the most terrible war of all time. We thought it was funny, so it was like, oh yeah, well, might as well make that joke and just act like it was like the most difficult to get to a peace treaty of all time. It was very funny. Yeah, that was the. I'm happy it was funny because that was the point. Xeno Wars, yup. But yeah, basically he was like, I'd rather. My initial suggestion was to play Xenoblade Future Connected, Tornado Golden Country, then Free, and then Future Redeemed, because if you. No. It was initially the plan. My suggestion initially was play Xenoblade 2 to Torna, then Xenoblade 3, then Xenoblade X, and then Xenoblade Future Redeemed, because then you have all the context for Future Redeemed. And Xenoblade, and I think it's best to play Xenoblade 3 before X, because the transition from Xenoblade 2 to Xenoblade 3 is just a better transition. At least I think so. But Stylish didn't agree because he was like, "Oh, that is kind of Future Redeemed. You also need the context of Xenoblade 3 to understand Future Redeemed, so it's kind of unpractical to do that." So we went a bit back and forth, like, what is the best course of action? Because either Nihon doesn't have all the context that he can have for Future Redeemed, or he is gonna forget what happened in Xenoblade 3. And then play Future Redeemed without full context. So nonetheless, regardless, you are getting not the full context. So we eventually just said it's better to just go from 2 to 3 and then to X, which is also the way we played it, basically. And that's why what our quote-unquote peace treaty was. I've always been curious about the ATVs from Blade School. Great, then it's settled. French campus quest Tip of the Spear started. Impressive, your stance doesn't have any openings. Likewise, Jessica. You're not wasting any movements. Now, come on. There's no need to hold back. Give me everything you've got. Understood.
Now, bring it on!
Reduce range HP to 30%. Well, that's tricky. Okay.
Gotcha! Gotcha!
Good job. That was good.
Thanks, instructor.
And that's good. Phew, that is the extent of my skill. I thought it was a good sense. I had a good sense of how strong you were, but just keep improving. And now that I've had the chance to see your techniques again, I'm surprised by how refined each individual form and sliding school experiment is. I'm honored to hear you say that, but frankly, it's a compliment I don't feel I deserve. Throughout all my training, I'm still unable to progress beyond the beginner level. As I am now, my flame does nothing but sully this slider name. I remember saying the same thing about never progressing past beginner level. I call it myself a dropout. Sure, I won't have any of that. Thus, if you truly did make light of yourself and your own abilities, that is an act of shame for which you owe yourself recompense. I still remember those words vividly. Maybe this sparring session was meant to be. I get how you feel. The school has no shortage of capable fighters, like Kurt and Leonora. This is name too. Heck, Kurt already intermediate level. Honestly, I'm not surprised to hear that you're worried about falling behind. Somewhat refreshing how blunt you are, instructor. But I'm afraid you don't quite understand how I feel. Also, what the fuck has happened to Reem's model? Do you see that? Like, we have like the projection of his like model next to his own model that is also standing there. In the same happened to Jessica, but they are like completely different colors? What's happening? Not sure about that. When I first enrolled at Source, I was only at peanut level, just like you. Back then, Nora, the successor to the RC school, was immediate level, and I felt exactly the way you feel now. Really? But even if I were to compare myself to you as a first year, I still am lacking. You don't have to compare yourself to me or anyone else. Just let me say this. You sell yourself short just because your beginner is disrespectful to your material arts and the people around you. And above all else, it's disrespectful to yourself. Instructor Reem, I say those words like they are my own, but I'm telling you what Laura told me. The point is, when I was a student, I found myself constantly questioning my skills, wondering if it was the right path. As the instructor in charge of material arts training, I can promise you that you are more than capable enough. There will be times when you hit a wall in your training, but you're always going to find a way to break through it. Thank you for your kind words. I think I'm starting to feel a little better. Good to hear it. Didn't perform as well as I would have liked, but my mind feels clearer now.
For the honor of sliding.
I will continue to train, bearing my family's name as a badge of pride. Also, we had voice budget for half a line. Yeah, that's the spirit. Nice. Okay, that is done. Let me see the rest of the thing. Okay, we have to do a few more things, all of which are out of the thing. outside of the. Dr. Reed, thank you for earlier. I have tennis practice after this. Once I go down a bit, I'll need to get ready. Oh, you're really hard working, Jessica. Hi, Ash. Yeah, that's a good stuff. Ash, are you? I don't get your pen. This ain't booze. According to the bottle, it's a malt-flavored soft drink, as in non-alcoholic. Here, you shouldn't try and share me like that. I don't blame me. It's on me. You jump to conclusions on your own. I just do what I want. All I ask is that you do what you want in moderation. Tomorrow's our free day. We'll finally be free from our classes. Do you have any plans, Maya? Well, we had tea ceremony club today, so we won't be meeting tomorrow. I was thinking about going shopping. How about you? I was not meeting either, but I want to tend to the field a little, and maybe try out some new dishes I've been thinking about. I've been learning some things from Dunstan recently. You're pretty intelligent, Sandy. And just when it comes to food, I want to learn as much as I can about cooking. Oh, Instructor Bean. Yeah, you play Vintage Masters? Yeah, I do. Do you play too, Maya? Yes, I only recently started playing. Would you like to play against me in your free time? Sure, if you like.
Let's begin.
Makes sense. You have the same cards there. This one is not hard to deal with, actually. Surprisingly, shockingly easy. Oh, she finally has cards that actually do something. Good. Ouch. What does this do? I wish you luck actually winning this. This is not happening. What does this do?
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I guess it is. I win! I'm doing better in vintage matches than I've ever done. I'm gonna be completely honest. This is I always lost Vintage Masters because I, one, didn't really care, and two, I thought it was inconvenient to play, but it's actually a lot more fun than I actually thought it was from memory. There's an entire like mode for it in Reverie, so maybe I'll play that at some point. Hello. Here's the orbital energy units for you hit a hover. But hey, didn't you used to have some big ass rifle? Where'd that go? What's this called again? The bear soaker or something? Berserker. Where the hell did you get that name from? It's the Berserker, exactly. Yeah, that's it. They told me I couldn't bring it here with me, so I had a friend of mine hold on to it for now. And as for you, Reen, what are you doing scrolling around back here? If you want to buy something, then around, grow some balls and speak up. Sorry, I didn't know when it would be a good time to jump in, but from the sound of it, you had a really amazing weapon, Randy. Yeah, I got it back when I was a Jaeger, but maintaining something that huge was a real pain in my ass, so I only used it when I was in a pinch. I can imagine. I wonder if Randy's gun would say anything like, "Hey, if you hear this, you should sit and clear the hell out. But if you're buying, then you should do some damn business already. Come on, buy something." I'll never get the bar around, hey? Yeah, sure not. Hey, this plushie you got here. Ain't that from the Mishy at Work series? Oh, I do have this Mishy plush with me, huh? In the work business? What? You really don't know? Jeez. Really at work after the series. Unfortunately, circumstances, Mitsubishi finds himself fails and lost in the Empire, and so, to build himself back up, he does his hunting through different jobs, a real tear-jerking entry in the Sushi series. I'm not really into this sort of thing. I didn't even realize their Sushi stories got so in-depth. There's total 7 of these Mishi at work she laid out there. Looks like don't get their true birth so I can take them off your hands. If you find all 7, then I'll bring them to you and I'll give you something I can exchange. Once you collect all 7 Mishi at work plushies, you can give them to Jingo. But give Mishi to her about 50 pips, so make sure to give it. There's a lot of them for now, but I'll let you know if I get my hands on other rare goods. It's a little something I like to look forward to. Thank you. This seems like a pretty good spot to get items I can find it elsewhere. We'll probably find the store of these one in the future too.
I got some good stuff. Done already? I got some good stuff. Come on, buy some more. Wanna buy something? Done already?
Yeah, we sure are. Bye-bye. Well, you're making fine progress in this fishing world. Here's a little something called the Fishing Guild. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks, thank me for what? You did the work. So long as you keep going on fishing, that's enough thanks for me. Found Altina and gave her the music Yukon. What is this? It's called the music Yukon. It's a type of Eastern sweet. I think you might like it. I suppose I like most sweet things. I'll try it. Oh, is this a hairpin? Mine with an elegant butterfly. I love it. Yeah, when I saw it, it really reminded me of you. Maybe you could use it during the ceremony club. Then I will do just that. May I thank you with the kiss? No, that won't be necessary. Or allowed, actually. Now we just go to the church. Is it? How is the church not on the list? It's a freaking giant mark right here. Okay. Where's Rosie? That is not Rosie. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Hi, Rosine. I was going to leave after the little rainstorm subsided, but the children insisted that I stay. It's lovely no matter the time, huh, Rosine? No, I wouldn't say that. Besides, I wouldn't hurt to have someone else read to them for a change. To think of it. What? No, it's nothing. But you come by again when you have time. Yeah, definitely it's nothing. But it's not like I can get to the bottom of it now, so I'll leave it be. By the way, Dean, I can decide for the Black Records data for you gave me. The Sea's called Black Records trade. Thank you. This is a big help. You can stay here and read it for the children a little while longer. Luck of your training, Regan. Thanks, Rosine. And that's everything we can do for now. So, first thing I will do is save the game. In case for whatever reason, going to the dorm immediately locks me out of literally anything at all. I assume there's just something I can do in the evening. Looks like the sun is about to set. Should I head back to the dorm now? Return to the dorm building cause the story to advance. Well, that sounds like something we can do next time. It's now almost 5, so we streamed for 2.5 hours? On top of my head, at the top of my head, yep, roughly 2.5 hours. Next stream on Saturday, if everything goes according to plan. I will be streaming this game again, and we will be doing the 3-day segment. So I hope you all look forward to that. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all next time for another stream of Trails of Cold Steel 3. Goodbye, everybody.